If you want to know how to complete all week 6 challenges, go check out the rest of the video. Thanks to FireMonkey, I'm able to give you a full guide on the week 6 challenges. They will show up Thursday, January 7 at 9 AM ET. There will be 1 legendary quest with 5 stages and 7 epic quests. You can get a total of 283,000 XP after completing all the challenges. Let's start with the legendary quest. You need to get headshots. 20 for the first stage and all the way up to 100 headshots for the last one. There are many different ways to complete it. I would recommend going into Team Rumble because that might be the game mode where you fight the most opponents in a single match. In my opinion, the best weapons to use are shotguns or SMGs. Every time you use your shotgun, it shoots 10 pellets. If they all hit the head of your opponent, it should count as 10 headshots. And if that's too hard for you, spray your SMG while aiming for the head. And it is a team challenge, so you can get some help from the rest of your squad. And because I think the challenge also counts on NPCs and IO guards, you could go in solo, duo or squads as well. Try to find an SMG and make your way to Shipwreck Cove. It can be found on the southeast side of the map behind the snowy mountains. No one really lands here, but there can be 2 NPCs really close to each other. Because the NPC won't shoot at you before you did, you can get really close to them and aim for the head. If this actually counts, you can get more than 10 headshots per NPC. Or you can collect some weapons and look for the IO guards. You could keep some distance and shoot with your AR or sniper, but you won't be able to get many headshots with it before eliminating them. Therefore, I recommend you get a little bit closer and pick a SMG or shotgun to finish the job. Every time you hit an IO guard, he will flinch and not be able to shoot back at you. But make sure you don't miss or else it's game over. Anyways, compared to the previous legendary quest, completing this one might be a lot easier. For the first stage you get 55k XP and an extra 22k for the other 4 stages. Now let's move on to the epic quests of week 6. They all have something to do with fish, boats and the coral buddies. For the first challenge you need to blow up fishing holes at Sharky Shell, Sweaty Sands or the Flopper Pond. Let's start at Sharky Shell. It's the landmark north of Coral Castle. If you land inside the shark you will be able to find a motorboat. I think these motorboats are the easiest way to complete the challenge since they have missiles. Around the location you can find a lot of fishing holes and you need to aim a bit below the circle to blow it up. If there's loot showing up, it will count for the challenge. Another location is Sweaty Sands. Around the pier you can find some fishing holes. But I don't think this is a good location since there are no motorboats in Sweaty. So you need to be lucky to find some grenades or an RPG. And the last location is the Flopper Pond. You can find it between Holly, Sweaty and Salty. It has a house next to it but no motorboat and only 1 or 2 fishing holes. The second challenge is very much alike, only the locations are different. So this will be a different stage in the quest line and you need to complete one first to get the next one. This time it's at Lazy Lake Island, the one between Lazy and Misty. I think this is the best location to go since it has a few motorboats and a lot of fishing holes. Or at Lake Canoe, it's hidden between the mountains near Retail Row and Dirty Docks. This location has 2 motorboats but only a few fishing holes. And the last location for this challenge, near Steamy Stacks. I'm not sure how far it will still count, but you could follow the river, check the ocean or go to the west side of Steamy. The area doesn't have much motorboats to use, so maybe you need to look for explosive weapons. For the next challenge you need to destroy motorboats. So earlier we needed them and now they need to be destroyed. The map is filled with motorboat spawns, for example at Craggy Cliffs or in Dirty Docks. But because everyone knows these locations and will land there, let me give you this secret spot. It's at the entrance of the old grotto location. There's 1 boat near the shack and 2 more a little bit behind it. Exactly the number you need to destroy to complete the challenge. Try to get a gun to make it a lot easier to deal damage to the boats. Because if you only have your pickaxe, I can tell it will take a while to get it done. When I tried it, these motorboats were all of a sudden able to climb the highest mountains. But because it's so quiet here, you don't have to worry about people getting in your way. For challenge number 4 you need to catch 7 fish. This can be done everywhere, in every game type and even in Party Royale. I recommend to stay away from the locations where people need to blow up fishing holes. But even if they do, you can still catch some small fry with your rod in the open water. Now let's go back to the boats. You need to destroy 7 boats. Don't confuse them with the motorboats because they won't count for this challenge. A good location to go is Cap'n Carp shop in Craggy Cliffs. Inside the shop and outside on the walls you can already find 7 different boats. And if you didn't get them in time, there's even more in the building next to it. I think there are around 20 boats scattered around Craggy. But most people will know about this place, so let me show you a secret location again with 7 boats, exactly enough to complete the challenge. It's near Dirty Docks again, but this time we need to go towards Steamy Stacks. Make your way to the beach and you will find some yellow boats with a table and a chair next to it. They only have 90 HP, so it's very easy to pickaxe them and complete the challenge in just a few seconds. For the next challenge you need to destroy 7 fishing rod barrels. And this time I do recommend to go to Craggy Cliffs. Make your way to the cabin car building in the middle of the location. If you land on the second floor you will be able to find 5 barrels very close to each other. And if you make your way downstairs you can find 4 barrels as well. That's a total of 9 while you only need 7 to complete the challenge. Just like all the other stages you will get 20k XP for completing this challenge. And the last challenge is signal the coral buddies. For me this challenge is still unknown, but let me show you the things I do know or expect you need to do. First of all, the location. These coral buddies can be found west of Coral Castle. The landmark is called Coral Cove. If you go there you will see those tiny creatures on the rocks. And if you turn your music volume up you can even hear them sing. But we need to signal them in some way, and I saw there were some conches on the rocks next to them. So maybe we need to go into Coral Castle. North of the location you have a small building with 6 conches on the ledge. You can interact with them and you will hear a sound. Maybe that's how we can signal them? Anyways, I do know these have been in the game for a while, but they have never been used for any challenge so far. Once I found out what to do I will upload a video about it on my channel. And if you've completed all the epic quests of this season, you will be able to unlock the infiltrator style for the Lexa skin. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. Good luck with everything. I will be live on this channel once the challenges come out. Feel free to join the stream and hang out with the community. So leave a like if this video was useful, subscribe to my channel and make sure you turn on notifications so you won't miss a single video. From now on you can use code RutgerK in the item shop to support the channel. Don't forget the underscore. My goal is to reach 25,000 subscribers, so maybe you can help me out. My name is RutgerK, thanks for watching and I see you in the next video.